I'm in the worksheet that you had given. I have two doubts.
Yes.
The 24th and 27th question.
24th one.
Yes, ma'am.
A number x is selected at random. Probability?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. A number x is selected from the random from the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the another number y is selected randomly from any number from 1, 4, 9, and 16. Find the probability that product xy is less than 16. Product of x and y. So your probability data, the sample space, is a product of all of them. So 4 terms in x and 4 terms in y. That means 4 4s are 16. 16 total terms are there. So that is your sample space, the product of every number with every other number of y.
Yes, ma'am.
So those are 16 numbers, and then they are asking the product xy is less than 16. So how many numbers is product you are getting less than 16? There will be 8 numbers. The same question, I think so. It's okay. We have done that question earlier. Just check. So what are your products? 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the x values, and y values are 1, 4, 9, and 16. So product xy is equal to 1 with everything. 1, 4, 9, and 16. Then 2 with everything. 2, 8, 18, 32. 3 with all of them. 3, 12, 27, 48. Then 4 with everything. 4, 16, 36, 64. Now check which numbers are less than 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm 12.
This is 12 also, 8. So 8 out of total 16 numbers is a probability. It is 1 by 2.
Okay, ma'am.
Then 24 and
The 27th one.
others got the answer. 27th one.
No, ma'am.
No one got. What is n? N is, we will simplify this first. 1 by sine A minus sine A. That is 1 minus sine square A by sine A. That is cos square A by sine A is n. What is m? 1 by cos A minus cos A. 1 minus cos square A by cos A. Sine square A by cos A is equal to m. Now m square n square. M square is sine to the power 4a by cos square a into cos to the power 4a by sine square a into n square plus m square cos to the power 4a by sine square a plus sine to the power 4a by cos square a plus 3. Now in this one 2 get cancelled. This 2 get cancelled. We'll be left with sine square a into cos square A. In bracket simplification, cos to the power 6A plus sin to the power 6A plus 3 sin square A cos square A by sin square A cos square A. Is this clear?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Sin square A cos square A cancel. Cos to the power 6A plus sin to the power 6A. That means cos square A whole cube plus sin square A whole cube plus 3 sin square A cos square A. Now this is A cube plus B cube. That means it is equal to A cube plus B cube formula. A plus B whole cube minus 3AB into bracket A plus B. Can we write this way? Or you can use this one also. A plus B into A square minus AB plus B square. Any one of this we can use it. I will use the first one because I have cos square plus sin square directly. We can write it here as A 1 cube. So I will use this one. So it is cos square A plus sin square A whole cube minus 3 cos square A into sin square A into cos square A plus sin square A. This is only this part. Now still we have this part minus plus 3 sin square A into cos square A. This value is 1 cube is 1 minus this answer is 1 into this is minus 3 cos square A into sin square A and plus 3 sin square A into cos square A. This is minus 3 and this is plus 3. So this and this get cancelled. Answer is 0. So 1 minus 0 is 1. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Noted down that.
Ma'am, could you scroll down?
Any other doubt you have? Do you have any other doubt?
These ones, like if the points taken, like if coordinates of A and B are -2, -2,
It's coordinate geometry.
so we don't need to do that.
No, don't do that one. Still, you're not done. 32nd one, right?
15th.
32nd also, coordinate geometry, you're not done. No, 15th also, it is coordinate geometry, you're not done. 13th also the same. Even the 5th one. Okay, fine. So some of the students have not submitted. Okay, so area of triangle, area theorem of similar triangles we have done. The next part is Pythagoras theorem. The last part of the chapter is Pythagoras theorem. So before Pythagoras theorem, you have to learn one theorem, which is very important. This is I have already explained. This is a right triangle. Right angle at B. ABC is a right triangle. Right angled at B. BD perpendicular to AC. If a perpendicular is drawn from the vertex of 90 degrees of the right triangle, then this line divides the triangles into two parts. ABC is divided into two parts, ABD and CBD triangle. Now these two triangles are similar to the whole triangle ABC, and as well as they are similar to each other as well. When the perpendicular is drawn from the right vertex, right angled vertex on the hypotenuse, then that perpendicular divides the triangle into two parts. Each part will be similar to the whole triangle, and as well as those two triangles are also similar to each other. Is that clear what is the theorem means? So here ABC is right angled at B, BD drawn perpendicular to AC, hypotenuse. Then we have to prove triangle ABD similar to triangle ACB. First part, the upper part, this triangle ABD is similar to the whole triangle ABC. Second one, triangle CBD similar to triangle CAB. And the third one is triangle ABD similar to triangle A then B C D. These two triangles are also similar to each other. Okay. Now, how to prove this? How can you prove the first part? Can you tell? Can you prove ABD triangle is similar to triangle ABC?
A similarity.
Yes, A similarity. That is which angles are equal.
90-degree and angle C will be, or A will be.
A is a common angle. A is common angle. An angle D of ADB and angle B of ABC are 90 degrees. So by A criteria, these two triangles are similar. So proof. in triangle ABD and triangle ACB. Angle BAD is equal to angle CAB common, and angle ADB is equal to angle ABC 90 degrees. Therefore, triangle ABD similar to triangle ACB by A similarity. Okay. Now the next one, similar one, BDC, you can prove with ABC. Angle C is common angle and angle D is equal to angle B of the whole triangle. Clear? Can you prove that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And if two triangles are similar to the one same triangle, that they will be similar to each other. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
If the two triangles are similar to the whole triangle, then those two triangles are also similar to each other. So therefore, third, these two are similar to each other. Can you prove?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Prove them. Coming 2 minutes. First, write down this and write down remaining proof. Write down. Completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Similarly, instead of proving this, to prove this part, the lower triangle, you have taken the reference of these two. But if you want to prove it only this much part, then how to do? There is another method is there to prove this triangle and this triangle similar to each other. Instead of showing each triangle similar to the whole triangle, we can directly show these two triangles are also equal to each other. Some places this is needed. Directly we have to show these two triangles similar to each other. For that purpose, what we have to do, this is also we can show by AA similarity. Now how? So for that, consider this is angle 1, this is angle 2, and this is angle 3. What is angle 1 plus 2? Angle 1 plus angle 2 is
Ma'am, 90 degrees.
90 degree. And angle 2 plus angle 3,
90.
that is also 90 degree. So therefore we can write as angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to angle 2 plus angle 3. Can we write this?
Yes, ma'am.
So 2 get cancelled. So angle 1 is equal to angle 3. So angle 1 is the part of the one BCD triangle and angle 3 is a part of ABD triangle. So therefore 1 and 3 are equal to each other and these two angles are equal to each other, 90 degrees. So therefore by AA similarity, these two triangles are similar. Clear? So angle 1 plus equal to angle 3, that means it is equal to angle BCD is equal to angle ABD and angle BDC is equal to angle ADB, that is equal to 90 degrees. And therefore triangle BCD similar to triangle BCDC is equal to BDA ABD by AA similarities. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is also we can do. Just remember this every time. Because by using this only we have to use Pythagoras theorem, prove Pythagoras theorem. Done? Have you done? Have you written down?
Yes, ma'am.
Next is Pythagoras theorem. So for Pythagoras theorem, you already using it. The Pythagoras theorem, we are using it every time. If it is a right triangle, angle B, ABC, angle B is 90, then square of hypotenuse is always equal to sum of squares of other two sides. That is h square is equal to a square plus b square. This is what Pythagoras theorem is. Now this is the same Pythagoras theorem we have to prove by using similarity of triangles. How to use it? So first, what is the Pythagoras theorem formula? In a right triangle, square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of squares of other two sides. Right? So to prove this, we have to draw the triangle. ABC is right angle triangle, right angled at B. Now we have to do the construction. We have to draw BD perpendicular to AC. Okay. Now the same thing what we have done earlier question. This triangle we have to show similar to the whole triangle. Then take the ratios and cross multiply, ratios of sides and cross multiply. Then secondly, we have to take triangle BDC. We have to show similar to whole triangle. Then take the sides ratio by CPST and take the cross multiplication of the sides. So one by one I will solve. Given triangle ABC is right angled at B. To prove AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Construction BD perpendicular to AC. Proof, two small triangles we have to show similar to whole triangle. In triangle ABD and triangle ABC, angle A is common. So angle BAD is equal to angle BAC. That is common angle. And angle ADB is equal to angle ABC. Both 90 degrees. So therefore triangle ABD similar to triangle A is common, D is equal to B and C by AA similarities. Now if the two triangles are similar, then sides ratios are equal. Take the side ratio. AB by AC is equal to BD by CB is equal to AD by AB. Is this clear how I have used ratio? First two letters, second, third, then first, last. Then we need AB square, so therefore we have to cross multiply first and last. So we will get AB square is equal to AC into AD. Make this as equation 1. Similarly, triangle BDC and triangle ABC. Similarity we have to prove. Angle BDC is equal to angle ABC, both 90 degrees. Angle BCD is equal to angle ACB, common. So therefore triangle BDC similar to triangle ABC by AA similarity, and ratio BD by AB is equal to DC by BC is equal to BC by AC. So where is BC and here BC? Cross multiply. BC square is equal to AC into DC. This is 2. Now we got AB square, we got BC square. What we have to prove? What we are supposed to prove?
AC square is equal to AB square plus BC.
AB square plus BC square we have to show equal to AC square. So we will add these two. Adding 1 and 2. So AB square plus BC square is equal to AC into AD plus AC into BC. Take AC common. Then we left with AD plus CD. So what is AD plus CD?
AC.
AD plus CD is totally AC. So AC into AC, it will become AC square. So AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. Hence proved. Clear?
Yes.
This proving is for 4 mark. This chapter earlier, 4 provings were there. Out of 4, they were using any 2. They were asking any 2 for 4 marks. Now they have removed 2. Area theorem and converse Pythagoras theorem they have removed. So sure shot these 2 will be there in your exam. That is remaining 2 are, one is the Pythagoras theorem and the second one is BPT. These 2, both of them will be there in your exam if it is all question. So write down properly. Writing here similarity is very important. The name of the similar triangles is very important.
Ma'am, could you scroll down?
Now could you scroll a little?
Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
The next is the converse of this. Converse of Pythagoras theorem. So what can we say about the converse? What is the statement can be? Converse of, sorry, not BPT, Pythagoras theorem. So in a converse Pythagoras theorem tells that in a triangle, in any triangle, if square of one side is equal to sum of square of other two sides, then that triangle is right triangle. Always right triangle. In any triangle, if it is given that is the square of one side is equal to sum of squares of other two sides, then that triangle is obviously a right triangle. That we have to prove. Means it is there. So now this is also we have to prove. For this, we will consider triangle PQR, ABC. In ABC, what is given? AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. This is given. We have to prove ABC is a right triangle. Now here we have to do a proper construction. So in construction, we have to form the new triangle. We have to draw triangle PQR such that the length of PQ is equal to AB and length of QR is equal to BC, as well as angle Q is 90 degree. So this is our construction. In triangle PQR, we have to construct triangle PQR with PQ side of PQR triangle is equal in length as AB, QR is equal in length as BC, and angle Q is 90 degree. Now for proof. So how to prove this? Now we have to show these two triangles congruent. And when we prove this congruency, then we can tell that is B and Q are equal. And both of them are 90 degrees. So Q is 90, so therefore B will be 90. Now how to prove congruency between this? So we already have two sides equal. So we have to show the third side equal by using this criteria. Now we know that is in triangle PQR, angle Q is 90 degree. So we can apply Pythagoras theorem. PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square, right? PQ is equal to AB square, AB, and QR is equal to BC. So we can replace PQ with AB and QR with BC. So we get PR square is equal to AB square plus BC square. But what they have given, AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. So AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. That is equal to PR square. Here PQ is equal to AB and QR is equal to BC. And then in this position, AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. That is given. The PR square is equal to AC square. By taking square root, PR is equal to AC. So the third side also become equal. So therefore, in triangle ABC and triangle PQR, what we can write? AB is equal to PQ, BC is equal to QR. So these two are equal by construction. And AC is equal to PR, that we have proved. So therefore, triangle ABC is similar to triangle congruent to triangle PQR by SSS congruency. And therefore, angle B is equal to angle Q by CPCT. Angle Q is 90. Therefore, angle B is equal to 90. If in a triangle, one angle is 90, then therefore triangle ABC is right triangle. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone is approving clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then write down statement and proving. Completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Question based on this, we'll start from next class. Start science now.